Hey guys, welcome back to 25 Sweetpeas. So today I'm going to be showing you a new China Glaze collection. This one is called the OMG Flashback Collection because it is actually the revival of a collection that was put out 10 years ago in 2008. And this was one of the first holographic collections to hit the mainstream brands. So let's take a look at all of the swatches. First up, we have the classic silvery holographic polish. This one is called OMG, and as you can see, it is really pretty. It is that silvery based holo that's going to go on rather thin on the first coat, as you guys are seeing. However, it is going to build up. Now, one thing I did notice with all of these is that these aren't your super stand out, scream in your face, I'm wearing a holo polish. Whenever you put it on, you're going to put it on and you're going to be kind of a little disappointed because you're going to feel that holo is not really there. But I promise you, the more your polish dries, the more that holo kind of just comes together and comes to life, as you guys will see whenever we look at the final swatch picture, because the swatch picture not only has dried, but it also has top coat on, which also helps bring the polish to life, in my opinion. One thing I also noticed is that all of these holos in this collection are kind of just more a calm holo. So when you look down at your nails, it's going to look more like you have a metallic on, but then you're going to notice the holo. So let's take a look at the swatch picture of OMG. It's really pretty, as you guys can see, and it shows up better on the nail. Next up is Deviate, which is probably, I'm thinking it's my favorite in the bunch. It's kind of like an oceany blue with a hint more teal than the blue that we saw in the summer collection, which I realize I should probably compare that one to some of these, but I might make a note of that on the blog post, so be sure to check that out. That will be linked in the description box below. But as you can see with this one, it has a great formula. On that first coat, I mean, we're almost to full coverage. Depending on how thick you do your coats or how thin you do your coats, you might be able to get away with one coat in a pinch. Obviously, I always still want that second coat, so I feel like I have a full manicure on, if that makes any sense. I know that's how it feels for me. I know other people are different. If I'm going to do art on top and I can get away with one coat, then I'm probably going to go ahead and do that. But in this case, I'm going to wear a Justice polish, so I'm going to go ahead and do 2 coats. And I apologize for the weird lighting in these. I was having issues trying to get this to show up on camera, but I eventually did. And as you can see the swatch picture, the holo shows up so much more. Next up was IDK, which is weird to say IDK because it's, I don't know, but you know. This one is kind of like a light lavendery color. You're going to see another one that from a distance in the bottle you might think, oh, both of these are purples, but this is definitely the purple in this collection, while the other one that some might mistake as purple is a bit more of a magenta-y pink versus purple. So this one, again, it goes on really nice and evenly. The holo starts to show up really well when it dries, and all of these overall have had great formulas. I've had no issues with pooling. This was I had too much on the brush and it kind of spit off into my background, but you know, that happens, which is why I usually paint my nails over a little papered surface anyway, so I don't get it on anything, because stranger things have happened, right? So this one has a major holo shift when you look at the final swatch picture, and it was just gorgeous. So this is the one that I said some might mistake for purple, but really it's more of a magenta-y pink, and this one is called BFF, Best Friends Forever. And I think this one is really pretty as well. I'm gonna sound like a broken record in this video because they all are really gorgeous. And as you can see, they all show pretty well with their holo-y vibe to them, which I think it's so great that China Glaze brought this collection back, because these came out in 2008, and when I did the math, I was not into nail polish to the extent that I am today at that time, so I knew nothing about this collection back then. I had basic nail polishes and glitters, and you know, that was 12-year-old me. So this girl is excited about having this collection revived so we can have some of those original holos. Next up, we have Tonight, which Tonight is kind of this one's a hard one to describe because it is a blue. However, it also kind of pulls a bit periwinkle depending on what you're looking at. To the naked eye, in person, the bottle, you're going to say, oh, this is a periwinkle-ish blue. However, on camera, and kind of on your nails, you're gonna look at it and you're gonna think, oh, this is more like a coonhound blue, cornhound blue, whichever it is, I forget. Or you're gonna think, oh, it's like a dusty navy, like a denim. So I feel like there's just like many different names that this blue in particular would go by, but I think it's really pretty. It's different. I definitely don't think I have any holos like this, and I think that's fun. This is one that I could definitely see being used a lot in the winter for like an icy manicure. Obviously, I know none of us are thinking about that right now, but still, I feel like this color would be great for that. So it would definitely be one I will want to revisit come January, or even like around Christmas. And the holo in this is really gorgeous. I kind of like how whenever you look down at your nails, the way that the holo goes, it kind of has that magnetic feel, if that makes any sense. It kind of reminds me of like, I think what we would call cat's eye marbles, where they kind of pull funny in the middle, like your holo shows up in the middle of your nail. Anyway, this one is called TTYL, and it is a bit more of a rusty color. I thought it was going to be like this orange, and I was like, I'm not a huge orange fan. But really, when I put this on, it has a bit more of a peachy feel, and I feel like that was much better than I was expecting, so I was really pleased with this. The holo does show really well. I feel like on camera you're just getting like this gold sheen, but I promise you the holo is there, and hopefully you guys will be able to see that in the final swatch picture, which is coming up right now. So that is the last polish of this collection. Here is your final look at all of them. I think they are all really pretty, and I think you guys can see the holo like hitting in the middle of the nail in this lighting. And of course, in the sunlight, the holo is going to show up so much more. But yeah, be sure to check out my Instagram story, because I will probably put a picture up of one that I took at the beach. So be sure to check that out. And anyway, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this flashback collection. I know I enjoyed swatching it and being able to see it in person myself. So that is it. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time, and be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this, and I will talk to you guys all very, very soon. Bye!